Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. We return once more to our childhood home of Candlekeep, hot on the trail of Rieltar Anshev and his entourage from the Iron Throne. Whatever they're doing here, it can't be good. We have been sent by Intar Silvershield, one of the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate and commander of the Flaming Fist, to determine what their plans are and, if possible, thwart them. Let's get down to business.
Top of my to-do
It's been a while since I've been in Candlekeep, but I think we could use a little rest. We've traveled long and hard.
I must rest.
And Vakani is complaining up a storm. Something about elven constitution, particularly drow constitution. Oh my, the Candlekeep Inn. Old Winthrop. How long has it been?
Top of my to-do list.
We've done so much in the past few months.
Way ahead of you, boss.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
You haven't changed, have you, you old rogue? Aye, now there's the rapscallion. Set on the little wisp now and make every bolt count. Winthrop, you old fool. If I had an arrow for every one of these practical jokes you played on me, I don't know, I'd have a lot of arrows. Well met, my friend. Yes, you'd run me right out of the fletching business in a flash, you would. It's good to see your impish face again. Now fill me in on what it is you've been doing lately. Been trying to get to the bottom of this metal crisis. Merchant's Guild is involved somehow. Iron Throne, do you know anything about them? The Iron Throne, child. Why, there be no bigger or more dastardly mercantile consortium in all the Western realms. They've been barred from Cormyr for their unsavory practices, but all it's done is make them nastier. You'd best steer clear of them as long as you've still got life in ye. Let's get a royal room. Beds filled with the softest down, draped with the finest Kalimshan silks and linens. Nearly as restful as a week in a lesser room, but who could but the royalty could afford the cost? We'll rent it.
Tonight you dream of blood. Not of blood on a blade or the blood on your hands, but an ichor that runs as a torrent through the realms. A flood that pours across the fields and forests. An ocean that floats you to the world's edge and threatens to cascade off into the void. This blood seems a frightening thing, a massive force that sweeps away all resistance. As a whole, it is a monster and it cannot be stopped. Were it to be viewed from on high, it would seem to cover the entire world in its red-black embrace. You, however, do not have such a lofty perch. From within the deluge you can see it does not move as one, but is filled with currents, eddies, and undertows. Pockets of calm afford breathing space, whilst violent whirlpools threaten to rend limb from limb. Ultimately it seems undirected and lacks a driving will, a quality you have in abundance. You may be caught within, but sufficient determination can shape what you need to survive. There are still options open, still choices to be made. As the tide presses forward, you steer as you wish, atop a ship called Persistence, and under sails made of resolve. A sudden and deliberate wave puts an end to your course, and to the dream. It would seem that the flood does have some will, and took offense to your enjoying the ride.
Well then. I know that sound. I can now slow poison. 2 uses per day. Helpful. That was a hell of a dream. I'm just gonna keep that bottled up in my
I'll get
soul
right on that.
now.
Way ahead of you, boss.
There's not really much to do here except step into Candlekeep proper. Was it disturbing?
worm shall wander the earth, and such a pestilence will follow in his wake that all that know of his passing
When shadows
shall be
descend upon
struck
the
down
land,
by the
our
plague.
divine laws will walk alongside us
So
as we
saith the
fall.
wise along
So saith the great aloud.
Huh. That seems a little more familiar. Lydia. Huh. It's been a while.
Hello there.
why, hello, have you seen my book? Wait, no, you found that already, didn't you? Oh, I just don't know anymore. You haven't been around lately, have you? Never changed, Lydia. We love you just the way you are. No, I haven't been back since Gorion died. Gorion, why, yes, of course. I'm sorry, I've made a bore of myself again. Gorion was a good and wise sage, and he obviously raised you with better manners than I would have been able to. That's odd. Lydia, we...
Top of my to-do list.
Salutations.
Catterley.
I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep, like yourselves.
I'll be damned, Catterley Bonaduce. Salutations, I am Catterley, a visitor of Candlekeep like yourselves. Pardon if I seem out of sorts, but the journey has been long and treacherous, and my labors age me so. May I inquire as to your name? I am certain I have seen your face before, but I cannot fully remember it. I'm Carmine, and I've called this place home for many years. Carmine, then I know you well, though you may be hard-pressed to remember. I was last here years ago and conferred with your foster father as you were off to chores. I am not much your senior, really. I am certain you tire of hearing of it, and that Legion have told you the same, but Gorion was well known to me. His death has been mourned by many. I do not wish to dwell on his death. I have moved on with my life, though I cherish the memories. Perhaps that is for the best. I will speak no more, if it's safe to say that he was a good man. How have you fared in the time since? As well as can be expected, though I have learned much about myself that perhaps was better left unknown. Would that I had a gold coin for every person I have heard say such a thing. I am sure your troubles vary greatly from my own experience, but we all have trials we must overcome. We all have a side that should not see the light of day too often. What matters is how much strength you wish to let it have. Ah, such words are better saved for classes and meditations, not for reunions. I will take my leave, though perhaps I shall see you again before I am to go. The tomes of Candlekeep are very nearly endless, and I am sure to be here for a 10-day at least. There are some within the central keep who wish to speak with you, so it would be wise of you to visit there sometime. Farewell, my friend.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Catterley is a powerful cleric of Ogma, if I recall correctly. Another bit of Realms lore there.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Candlekeep.
Something on your mind?
Carmine, my child, look at you. Your face has gained some new lines since the days when I tutored you. Ah, Karan, you speak true, but it's not your fault. You prepared me as well as you could for what lay beyond these walls. I just pray that I am prepared for what I shall find within them, now that I've returned. Why? What is wrong? Shall I tell the Watchers? The Watchers are no more use than a bundle of sticks. Please, just tell me if you've seen anything strange in the library this past while. Strange? Why, yes, that is just the word I would have used for that Kovaris fellow. He was right here beside me, taking Alondo's prophecies from their place on the shelf and reading them. I could hear his voice, recognizing the seer's words upon his quiet breath. When I turned to steal a glance at him from the corner of my eye, it was the strangest thing. His eyes were closed, and he was reciting page after page, as if from memory. He heard your footsteps, it seems, and wandered off. I was just returning the prophecies to their rightful place here. It might be wise to take a look. If this Kovaris is dangerous, though, I'm afraid I'm too old and bookish to be more than a hindrance. Forgive me, but I must leave you now. Kovaris, huh?
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I wonder who that could be. I will leave much of the Realms lore here for intrepid players to discover. Right now, we need to get upstairs.
These walls.
Nope, don't care, Jessup.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Oh, Carmine, it's good to see you here once again. A pity you could not have returned during a more restful time. Why? What's going on that would cause you such stress? Oh, it's nothing, I'm sure. Just that, well, things seem a little strange around here. Those decidedly unmerchant-like merchants, for one, and some of our own monks are acting odd as well. One fellow in particular. Really? And who would that be? Well, there's this fellow named Kovaris. I assume he's a visiting sage of some sort, but he seems more interested in our guests than the tomes. He makes me nervous. I think he's had the same effect on the others as well. Young Shistel has been out of sorts for days now. He's not as thick-skinned as I. Remember how nervous he used to be? He's quite the opposite now. Seems like a totally different person. I worry about him. I should go. It's been nice speaking with you. Totally different person, huh?
Top of my to-do list.
Well,
Something, stranger.
who are you? Covarus. Ah, I thought I might find you around here. Allow me to introduce myself. Please do. My name is Covarus. I used to work for your father, running messages to his Harper friends in Waterdeep. Before he passed on, he entrusted this ring to me and asked that I give it to you should evil ever befall him. Will you take it? And what evil befell him, Covarus? You were there. You saw it all. A woman, an armored figure, 2 ogres wielding clubs, and 2 archers. But Gorion's petty magic was of little use against them, was it not? And you fled with your tail between your legs, hiding amidst the trees until the dawn broke. And now it comes full circle, doesn't it? The Iron Throne so close that you can almost touch them, and wreak your revenge for the night. You're right, Covarus, I was there. Myself, my father, and 6 others who tried to kill us. Where were you, if you know so much? If you be so void of trust, I am surprised you have made it this far. It is of little matter. Go and seek your vengeance or your doom at the hand of the Iron Throne. I wash my hands of it. You know a little too much. That's all I got to say. What floor are we on? 3? 4? Quick save time either way.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Murder shall
Priest of
Top of
Ogma.
my to-do
What was that about a Lord of Murder? That seems like a hell of a title. A reader. We have books. Books. Brunos. Tuth Realtar. My dear ma'am, you must realize that it is manners that make the gentlewoman. So would you kindly prove that you are one by leaving? The right people can afford to be rude, but this is not you. Leave now before my irate companion, Brunos, lets his temper get ahead of his reason. Fine, we'll be on our way. Good riddance. Ah, that would be the head of the Iron
Yeah, I'll
Throne,
get right on
Realtar Anshev. Looks like we're not going to be able to eavesdrop that easily. If I had a potion of invisibility or something, I could send my thief in to listen. Let's keep going. Shistal, Priest of Ogma, and a Watcher.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Shistal, huh? I'd like to have a look around before we go talk to Shistal. There's someone here of great importance who can shed a lot of light on what's going on. We just need to find them. Also, welcome to the Candlekeep Library. Priest of Ogma Galore. Ogma, the priest of the god of wisdom. One of the... I actually don't know if he is one of the gods of magic, but he is a god of knowledge, lore, and the written word.
Way ahead of you, boss.
I find it odd that I'm not going to fuck with Shistal just yet.
Top of my to-do list.
I don't have enough proof or enough evidence. If I cut him down, the gods will come running. Damn. Damn doppelgangers. Let's head upstairs.
Our library is a man's harem of knowledge.
Piatto. Carmine, good to see you. I trust that you are well? As well as can be expected, Piatto. How have you been? Oh, I pine for the days when you and Gorion still called Candlekeep home. You brought a bit of energy to these walls. I still have to speak with you later at length, but for now you must rest. Gorion's old room is third on the south corridor, just as it was. I think there are a few things for you there as well. We shall see you later.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Third along the south, huh? Well...
Top of my to-do list.
Alright, that's
Way ahead
locked.
of
Let's
you,
not
boss.
piss people off yet. Third along the south. It appears to be Piatto's room. Perhaps it's this one. Yes, this appears to be the one. No, it's not.
Top of my to-do list.
Third along the south?
Way ahead of you, boss.
Alright, we've run a little bit long, so I'm going to explore and find Gorian's room before I come back. I'll see you all in the next episode of Baldur's Gate as we ferret out what's going on in Candlekeep. Bye-bye.